Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Two Drunk Guys Watch. My name is Rory MacLeod. I'm your host, and with me for this episode is Zach Moore. Say hi, Zach.
Hello.
And Zach, what are you drinking for this episode?
Today I'm drinking some classic Maker's Mark on ice.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, that's good. For my part, I'm going to be dual wielding again for this episode. I'm going to say about 2 fingers of this Howler's Head Monkey Spirit whiskey. Which is a whiskey that I found. It has a bit of a banana-ish tone to it. And then when that runs out, I've got in my Two Drunk Guys Watch branded beer glass, I've got this Cider Boys Pineapple Hula, which I have not tried before. It is as a beer, as a cider, which we'll have to check that out. So, all right.
That sounds very fancy.
Yeah, and I'm doing these 2 tropical fruit things, and I didn't realize that they were both this tropical kind of ish, and nothing to do with the movie at all. But anyway, speaking of that, we do have a feature for this episode. It is called The Devil and LeRoy Bassett. I selected this based on a trailer that I saw. I've gotten into the habit of watching these compilations on YouTube of different movie trailers from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and this one seemed like something we could watch on here. It's a kind of action-y. It's described as a modern Western. I'm not sure what that means. It's from 1973. We'll get into what we know about it during the opening of the movie, which has a lengthy credit sequence, so we'll have time to do that. No short for this episode, so we're going to go right into the film. Have you seen this movie, Zach?
No, definitely not.
I don't know anyone who has. All right. So without further ado, we'll get started right about now. Now, this is not the movie. This is obviously... This is a commercial for laser tag. Do you remember laser tag?
I do.
So this is...
They make it look so cool in this.
They do. This is way cooler than it really is. Now, they used to have these laser tag arenas and like these mini malls and stuff.
Yeah.
I never did any of them, but it does look kind of cool with the armor and everything.
Yeah, they still have them.
Oh, do they? I didn't know that. Well, they're not laser tag, though. They're called something else.
Right.
Or maybe they are laser tag. I don't know.
There's like one in the Polaris area.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It was right by Comic Town.
Okay.
Laser tag.
Throw some axes and do some laser tag.
Oh, I know where that is. That's by my work, actually. I know where that is.
Yeah.
My buddy, wherever I go.
So, this is a commercial from my past. This is from the 80s.
Did you have a My Buddy?
I did not, although this commercial was all over the place. It seems like they were trying to market dolls to boys, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, that definitely seems like what they're trying to do.
I don't know how successful this was, but
Sold separately. High school.
when this came out, I was a little old for it anyway. I was probably 12 or
The film
13
you're
when that
about
came
to
out.
see
So.
is based on a true story. The names and places have been changed to protect the guilty.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that was a twist. They said the names have been changed to protect the guilty.
This is not the song I expected. After that intro, I didn't expect such a happy song.
Woo! George Buck Flower is our big star, I guess. I've never heard of any of these actors, by the way. Not a single one of them. This may be the only movie they've been in. Associate producer Zenovius Mostrovsky. Sounds like
Yeah.
we brought in this guy from Eastern Europe to help us with this movie. All right, so the first thing I want to mention while we're waiting for these credits to roll is Zach has not been with us since last season. You were in the final episode of season 4, which was King Kong Fu. Do you remember that?
I do. It was an excellent film.
It certainly was something.
I'm sure it was robbed at the Oscars.
Yes, it was a big hit. Yes. So we're gonna have to rectify that. I'm sure we'll have you on again soon. But yeah, definitely an oversight, which we are correcting now. So this is not a martial arts movie. So most of the movies I have you on for are martial arts movies, but this is not. This is, as far as I know, it certainly doesn't seem to be.
Well, if there is any conflict that arises, I will judge the combat.
Absolutely, you should criticize the fight choreography because I'm sure it's amazing. So this is what we know. The Wikipedia page for this movie has a total of 2 paragraphs. Devil and LeRoy Bassett is a 1973 modern-day Western adventure.
Melvin, give me another one of them beers.
The story follows a jailbreak that leads to the fugitives taking a church bus while trying to keep ahead of the law. Okay.
You're full of crap, Leroy. You know that? You and your smart-ass ideas.
Hell, Wilbur. Everybody knows they caught him here. Leroy said he saw...
Shut your mouth, Melvin. Ain't nobody talking to you.
All I'm saying is Harold Dean's a liar. Always has been. Just because he sweeps up at the jail don't mean no shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
All right. So let's see. Well, another thing we can do is look at an IMDb. So let's take a look at that and see if we learn anything else about this film.
You had enough, Wilbur.
So this has a rating of 3.9 out of 10 on IMDb, which is not
3.9.
unexpected.
I see you give me
Right.
Let's see. What else can we say about this thing? The description in IMDb is a little bit longer.
And I love you. But I'll hurt you bad.
I don't know that it's any better, but...
Oh,
Oh, the tagline from the poster says, he was an Indian and they were going to hang him until they met. Okay.
What?
They mean a Native American, I assume, and not an actual person from India. Back in the 70s, there was no distinction, so...
You don't have to be so mean about it.
Right.
I'm just tired of sitting here. We've been waiting here over 2 hours now. How the hell do we know if this is a right road or not?
It has to be Wilbur.
Wilbur. He's named after the pig from Charlotte's Web, I think.
Chavis has got to go by here.
Wasn't that the pig's name?
In God's hands.
I think so, yeah.
Come on, Leroy, knock it off.
So in the trivia section of IMDb, it says, this marks the first time that real-life friends George Buck Flower and John F. Goff work with each other. Wow.
Oh, intriguing.
They would appear in 40 movies together. Holy shit. I didn't think these guys did any more movies after this.
Good lord.
All right, well, they're probably all like this.
You shut your dirty, filthy mouth, Wilbur. I'll kill you right here, right now. You everlasting God again. You put the mark of Cain on me forever.
Okay, damn it, just let go. Damn it, Leroy. You tore my shirt.
You're a sinful man, Wilbur. But God is good.
So,
Gifts in
there's music in this movie, apparently.
Oh,
Let Me Live on the Mountain.
That amazing tune that we heard?
That's what I'll do. Right now.
That
Gonna
was the
ask
best
God to
tune.
Yeah,
forgive you,
yeah.
Wilbur. God,
I want to see if this director has done anything that I've ever heard of. Let's
Leroy
see.
Bassett?
Robert E. Pearson is
No,
the
I don't
director.
bark
He died in
unless it's
2009.
something important.
Born in 1928. That guy was
know
pretty
my
old when he
brother
did this then. He
Wilbur here
was
didn't
70... No, he was 65 when he did this. Okay.
Damn.
Not that old, I guess, but still.
Yeah. That's pretty old,
God
Yeah.
be praised.
especially
You
for
see,
directing
Wilbur?
this.
God is
Yeah. I'm sure this put a lot of
He's
stress on
already
him.
forgiven you.
The last movie that he did was called Beneath the Valley of the Ultra Vixens, which is I've heard of that. It is a softcore porn kind of movie from 1979. That's the last movie he did. Glad they have
Excellent
the
film credits.
the mouth harp going here. That's good. This director is known for such films as Teenage Sex Kitten,
So, porn.
Bare Knuckles, and The Killers. not anything to do with the band of the same name, I don't think.
Maybe that's where the killers did get them.
Oh, it could be. So the funny thing about this, oh, I'm sorry, those are his acting credits. Oh, let's see.
He's done a bunch of porn, and then this movie he directed.
He only directed 3 movies. He directed this one and then 2 others. One's called Claws and one is called Godchildren.
I still don't see how them being here is going to help.
They were
us
all in
get
the same
him out of
5-year
jail.
period, so he really wasn't very
Keep him
successful.
out of jail.
Wait.
He had more acting credits, but really not that many more.
Miles before we ain't gonna get him.
See, we want to go get him. I said we ain't gonna get him out of jail.
Okay, so they're talking about the jailbreak. At least we got to that part.
Right.
I see. Well, we just gonna walk up those
Let's see if any of these actors were in anything. Let's see.
Just gonna drive right up behind
Who is that Flower guy? Okay, George Buck Flower is this guy on the screen, right? Well, they both have beards, but the guy on the, I think he's on the right.
You're crazy. You're just plumb dumb
Stage
crazy.
right or my right?
Now, where the hell are we
I don't
gonna
know.
get this?
One of these beardos is George Buck Flower. He was in Back to the Future. Holy shit.
Always said his brain.
He was in a bunch of movies. Let's see. When did he
You make
croak?
him stop
Is he
picking
still
on me,
alive?
I'm gonna bust him good
No, he
and
died in
hard.
2004.
Make him
Okay.
stop talking about me that way, boy. I'm gonna
He was in a Power Rangers movie. He was in 18 Wheels of Justice. That sounds more like it.
18 Wheels
Where
of
we gonna
Justice.
get police car?
He was in
I like the
Radical.
name of that.
Yeah, that sounds. We should watch that one. He was in Power Rangers in Space.
That's the easiest thing in the world.
Power Rangers in space. Now that's a credit.
He was the bearded man, uncredited. Okay.
Bearded man.
He qualifies.
Typecasted. He's just been
Typecast.
typecasted his whole life.
Satisfied.
Bearded
He was
man.
in ER, the
My
TV
ass is
show.
almost
He was
froze off from sitting
in
here all night.
Steven Seagal
I'd say
movie. He
be
was
patient.
in NYPD
Patience
Blue.
is
He was in a
not.
bunch of stuff. I mean, he worked.
You ain't
Yeah.
got neither one of them.
They
Weber.
weren't anything
How you know
awesome.
he
I would say
said
that
that?
Back to the Future was probably his
How
most
you
famous
know
movie he
said
was
that,
in.
Leroy? You show
I
me
mean,
where
that's
he
a
said
pretty
that.
good credit to
You
have.
just show me.
Yeah.
I'll show you my tattoo, Wilbur.
It was Back
Can't
to the
do it,
Future
can
Part 2.
You can't show me that.
Red
anymore.
the
You tell me
Bum
where we're gonna
was
get a police car.
his credit.
Red.
God gonna give you that police car,
Yes.
Leroy.
I told you last
But,
night.
I mean,
I'll
he
make
acted in a
God,
bunch
Weber.
of
No, I
stuff.
mean it.
They're just all
Ain't making
kind of
fun of
garbagey
nobody.
movies for the most part, looks
I
like.
just want to know where we're gonna get a
And
police
some TV
car.
shows.
God will provide.
He was in They Live, which was kind
Provided
of a
for some
popular
to
movie.
eat.
Yeah.
Oh, stop your bitching, Wilbur.
He was
It
in
wasn't
also
for TV,
Playboy
you
Bedtime Stories. Now, I shudder to think
Starving, Leroy.
what part he played
You know
in a
it.
Playboy movie.
Don't eat.
That ain't
That
not
sounds
easy,
frightening.
Wilbur.
I'll
That's
drink to
for
that.
your butt.
Yeah. I just took a
Now,
drink
baby,
too.
I'm gonna bust you good. I mean it.
Look, they got a non-bearded fella now.
Did they break him out of... No, he's not the guy in jail, I
No.
assume. Alright. Death Blow, A Cry for Justice. Now, that sounds like a movie we could probably do.
Hell, you know this is
Yeah.
stupid, Leroy. I think
The
we ought to
Night
go
Stalker.
home.
Oh, he was in the first Back to the Future as well. Okay.
Besides, I don't feel good.
The recurring character, Red the Bum. I don't have any idea who that is. It's been a while since I've seen Back to the Future, but I have no idea who that is.
Recurring extra.
Yes, exactly. Who was in Escape from New York?
Dang.
He was in the
He's got
Dukes of
some
Hazzard
good
TV
credits.
show. The Capture of Bigfoot. There we go. He probably played Bigfoot. No.
Bearded Bigfoot.
The bearded Bigfoot.
They're just gonna use the same song over and over.
Yes. Okay, here's a movie we need to do. Big Bob Johnson and his Fantastic Speed Circus.
That sounds amazing. Definitely add that to it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still looking at this guy. Oh, he was in Ilsa, Harem Keeper of the Oil Sheiks. We watched that with some people a couple of months ago.
Oh, really?
Have you heard of the Ilsa movies?
No.
Sergeant Chavez, we have extradition.
Ilsa is a series of
Right, we've been
movies with
expecting you.
this actress, and they're
It'll
like
take a few
what's
minutes
called
to sign over
Nazi
to.
exploitation movies.
Okay.
So they're like she's in a Nazi concentration camp, and she's like the commandant or something. And she takes off her shirt a lot. That's basically the
got
plot. And she tortures guys by putting electrodes on their nads and stuff like that.
Here before.
They all like him.
So he was in that movie too, which is fantastic.
Some of us bathe and eat with a knife
A lot
and
of
fork.
titties involved.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And then he was in Ilsa She-Wolf of the SS. That's the
He's,
first one. So he was in 2 of the
himself.
Ilsa movies. So that's good.
He ain't said a word since he's been here.
He was in Alice Goodbody. That sounds like a similar
He gives me the creeps.
orgy American style. These are all movies this guy did. Succula. That sounds like a porn
He's
movie.
all warm, Leroy.
I didn't ask you that, Melvin.
I want
said
that
hand me
origin
one.
story.
Yeah. Okay. So he in this movie. So he had
I mean,
done
nobody said nothing about having
about
one.
10 movies before he did this one.
You know I don't drink, Wilbur.
Oh sure.
What you wanted
Dude,
for?
these people seem like all they do
Oh,
is
you are
drink.
dumb,
Right,
Wilbur. Well, I'm getting sick and tired of you calling me dumb.
right before he did this movie, he did
You
one
ain't
called The
gonna drink
Dirty
it, there ain't
Dolls,
nothing
where he
you
played
gonna
a
do.
security guard.
Uh,
You've
And
been
then
wanting to
The
know how
Dirty
he's gonna
Mind
get
of
that
Young
police
Sally.
car. Okay. I'm gonna trade a policeman his knife.
He played a
for
flasher
beer
in a movie
for
called
nice
Sex in the
shiny
Comics.
police car.
You know, it took 6 of our men
he
to
looks
get
like
him
he
into
could be a
cell.
flasher. Bearded flasher.
That seems like a short,
He was
like
about
some kind of
14.
a warning against like
He nearly beat me
comics
to
or
death.
comic books or something. Like there were a couple
We went after
documentaries
him,
like. In fact,
he,
we've shown
took
one
off
on
the
here. I
mountains
think
and got away.
last season or the season before.
Everyone figured he froze to death.
He was in
Couple months
Country
later,
Cousins, spelled
deer hunters came across the
Cuzzins,
And a man.
Why is it spelled like that?
as
Seems that
Walter Wimpy
somebody
was his character
tracked
name.
and ran a deer that dropped.
We're
Dressed
still
it
going
out,
through these
carried off
guys'
about 150
credits.
pounds of meat.
He has the most ridiculous
She was
credits.
the only one who could.
Yes.
Well, he
Okay.
can talk, can't he?
That's enough of that.
He can talk all right. When he wants to. Matter of fact,
If he doesn't
better than
become
you
mute
know.
all of a sudden.
Do we know who he's trying to capture here?
No, they're breaking somebody out.
That's what I mean. Who they're trying to.
Who are they trying to
get
break out? That's a very good question. Let's see if I can suss that out from the IMDb, because the Wikipedia doesn't say who they're trying to break out. Let's see if the...
How do there, officer? I'm on my way home. I got kind of lost. Looking for Highway 19.
Just go down here about 2 blocks.
It's
turn
right next
left,
to
then right at the
Highway
bridge.
18.
You can't miss it.
Right. They cross each other.
Thank you very much.
The IMDb doesn't mention anything about a jailbreak. It talks about some other stuff, but not a jailbreak.
That's
So who knows? All I know is there's a jangly mouth harp going. That's the extent of it.
That's it, old buddy. You're doing just fine.
That's right.
Wilbur,
Keep your bowler hat on.
send me my car. Down, you damn
Oh, while you're down
Oh,
there.
hey.
Send me the
Oh,
car.
all right. A little roadhead.
It's the only way I can drive away from the cops.
Right. He must be filleted as he drives away from the car.
Old fellatio getaway.
That's right. I think that was one of his movies, actually, was Fellatio Getaway.
Yeah, I remember you going over that credit.
That sounds like... Not that the kind of film he would do.
Yeah, it does. Fellatio getaway. This time in space.
Just put your arms up there on the window.
Do you know how redneck you were going? Oh, he's got a gun. Shit.
Uh-huh. There's a
Never
track.
got to get his gun.
That's how Zach responds when he gets pulled over.
Okay, old buddy. Back up.
Call an ambulance,
You gotta
but
take a
not
ride.
for me.
Any pretty police car.
Oh.
You took it out of there.
I'm hitting this whiskey pretty hard. I might need to slow down a little bit. All right, now pants him. Make him walk naked down the road.
I think they are going to take us close so they can bust their friend out of the jet. What the fuck?
Hello? Ricola. Was that what she was saying?
Yeah.
Ricola. She
Ricola.
needs that big horn. She needs the big horn, though.
Their friend is sick, so they're trying to get him some cough drops.
Ah, that makes a lot of
That's
sense.
actually the whole plot.
That's the... yeah!
Got
Wow, how
you.
dumb are these guys? Okay. So he's going to break himself out. Well, not really.
Well, he didn't get very far.
Yeah.
He didn't plan that out too much.
No. He didn't think past get out of cell. It's like, you know there's other doors, right? You can't just...
It's almost like they have layers to a prison so you can't
I know, isn't that weird?
just get out. Or a jail, I should say.
Well, isn't he like right there? What are they walking all slow for?
I don't know.
Here, get out your nightsticks and just... What's he gonna do against 4 guys? What's this, Bruce Lee?
I'm not going with Bruce Lee on this one.
No, I don't think so. Maybe he's like the Bruce Lee from that movie we did. Bruce Lee Goes to Hell or whatever, that one?
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite episodes that we've ever done, Zach.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I've shown that to other people, and they thought it was pretty crazy. Even trying to describe it to people is hard. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, you
all
can't
the
describe
characters.
that movie.
Yeah.
Without sounding like an idiot. Like.
Right. They didn't really make that movie. Well, actually, they did.
The manners that your mammy should have taught you a long time ago.
Oh, right in the nads.
Ooh.
Right in the biscuits.
All right, get that belt. Get it on him and get him out of here. Get him cleaned up.
Tie him off so I can shoot some heroin into his veins.
Cook him.
Got enough of that scene.
Hey, Leroy. Leroy, look what I found.
It's kind of like a smash cut that was done poorly.
Yeah.
What for?
So
Well,
Leroy
if you've got
is
one, if you've got one
the
looks like
beardless
ours, you
guy?
wear one too. Please,
I
Leroy.
think so.
All right.
Or he's the other bearded guy.
So the beard guy is gonna.
You look good,
He
Leroy.
doesn't even fit in that uniform. Okay, sure.
The bearded guys are basically Tweedledee and
Hey, we
Tweedledum.
better hurry. They gonna
Right.
be gone.
Or Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
You know where they're going.
Yeah.
Never knows what to do.
That's probably more accurate.
So John Goff is Leroy Bassett. He's
What do you mean
the
we ain't got time to
titular
give me that much time?
Leroy Bassett.
Wilbur, I told you before, it ain't fitting, proper, or Christian to kill a man unless you got time to say words over.
Oh, that's the
Everybody
cop.
got a
Okay,
right
the
to be
cop is the
brave
guy in the
as
white
hell, and I
outfit.
ain't got
Okay, or
time
the white
for me
shirt.
to do it right now.
But he can identify as Leroy.
Where's the third guy? Wasn't there 3 guys in the
He
car?
knows that what we got to do is
They
more
took
important
the
than sending
cop's
him up there,
outfit.
Senator.
That's why
No,
they.
no, no. There were 3 people in the car. Remember, there was the 2 beardos and the non-bearded guy.
Oh yeah, because that was the cop they just put in the trunk.
Right. So where's the third guy that was in the car? Did he had get jury duty or
excellent
something?
question.
Jury duty.
And shot the sheriff also.
He got a summons. He's
All
like,
of a
"Wow."
sudden, he gets teleported away for
made
jury
him do
duty.
Damn it. You know, I was trying to break your friend out of jail, but
It happened the day he was
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta do
duty
the jury
calls.
duty.
Yeah, sorry. Gotta go. The Lone Bar. You ever been there?
I haven't been able to find it.
Oh,
It's too
yeah.
lone.
It's true.
Came out.
You guys should really start drinking.
Wedding day, and you boys are having a lot of fun, but I think you've been drinking a lot too.
No kidding, really?
I think you should all go back inside. Have
This
some
is
coffee
an
before
observing
you try to go anywhere in that
officer.
car.
Yeah, he's real. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
Inspector Clouseau.
About 10 minutes later, they were on patrol east of town.
Have you ever seen those movies, the Pink Panther movies?
Yes. Long time ago.
They're pretty funny. I mean, at least the first couple ones, the ones with Peter Sellers. There's like a newer one I have not seen. I think it was with Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Or no, Steve Martin. Steve Martin.
I don't think I saw the new ones. I saw the older ones. back then.
No, honestly, these remakes are kind of like trying too hard. I would say the first couple of Pink Panther movies were pretty funny. I mean, there's some really good sight gags. Plus, he has this ridiculous French accent. He's not French. Like, the actor's not French, and so the accent just sounds ridiculous. Oops. Oh, that's... okay.
Wow, they had the budget to destroy a car?
That piece of shit probably already looked like that. Well, good job. I must save her. Is that the lady that was doing the Ricola commercial?
Yes, that they like randomly flashed to, I think.
Right, and then is that...
And now she's dead.
Now she's dead. Well, that was great. What was the point of that?
Just give me a Ricola. I will live.
Oh, she'll be fine. Just put a jacket under her head. She'll be all right.
She died because she wasn't giving Roadhead.
Whoa! What the?
What?
Okay.
Alrighty.
I came in and I started blasting. What the fuck? I want her for myself. Is that the same guy that was carrying her down or out of the car?
I don't know what just happened.
But were those the cop? Those weren't fake cops, though. Were those the beard guys? Those can't be the beard.
Oh, were those the beard guys?
No, they're like the main characters in the movie. They can't be.
Oh yeah, they can't be dead.
Was it just random cops that showed up?
Yeah, I think it was just cops that showed up.
But they weren't dressed like cops. I'm confused.
I would expect a man to
I think they only had the budget for one cop outfit. What? Is that the same guy? No, that's the guy from the jail, right?
I'm actually lost now because I thought that was the guy we just saw shoot cops.
Right. And
were they showing how he ended up in jail?
Oh, maybe it was like a flashback.
They're not very good at letting us know what timeline's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I'll drink to that.
Come on,
That's fine.
Sure, Trask wants you at home.
Nice hat.
That's right. He's alive.
Who's alive?
Thank you, sir.
Somebody's alive.
Not Miss Ricula.
No. Well, actually, she might be because they're.
Wilbur, shut up. I'm hungry too.
Maybe she was just unconscious.
Hungry as me, Leroy. You know what the doctor said.
He gave you medicine to take for the worms, but you won't take them.
He's got worms.
Leroy.
Why does that surprise
worms.
me? He probably scoots on the carpet too.
He's a butt scooter.
So no one's gonna believe they're cops. Like, I mean, they don't.
Well, where the hell they at? It's been over a half hour since we went by the jail.
Oh, they're waiting for their Uber Eats order.
Wilbur, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna hit you. And I don't want you getting me all upset.
Yeah,
Look, you
they are
get me
waiting
all
for it.
nervous.
Trying to eat people now.
That's right.
He's already turned into cannibalism.
Oh, already.
At least have a beer, Leroy.
30 minutes and it's cannibalism time.
He's 30 minutes into hunger, and he's like, "It's over. I gotta eat people."
Not all of it. You see?
Are you ready for some football?
Get that beer, Wilbur.
Back at the car.
I don't think you're ready.
Melvin went to watch him at the jail. Please, Leroy.
It's a callback to a Mystery Science
up,
Theater
I'll let
episode
you
where
have
they
it.
kept showing these cops and they kept saying that every time they showed them. So I thought I would throw that in there.
Nice.
There was this bearded sheriff or something, and they thought he looked like Hank Williams. This is back when Hank Williams Jr. was doing the theme for Monday Night Football.
Thank you, Leroy.
Oh.
That's where that came from. This is a very long time ago.
Back in the day.
I would say in the late 90s.
This show doesn't, I don't get the mood because of the music. It's not funny, but they play this music like it's supposed to be.
Well, I think it's supposed to be country-ish music.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little too upbeat.
Yeah, it's a little too silly.
I think you should have been the music director for this movie. You could have helped them out.
Is there a cop pulling over a cop pulling over the car?
Yes. I think half of this movie is people being pulled over. So far. Well, who are these? Why are they shooting these people?
Send you to hell.
What?
Hello, Kima.
They're just shooting everybody that runs into them?
Did they already bust him out of jail? Is this another time skip?
Okay, that's the guy that's the cop that was just in the jail.
Yeah.
Talking to...
And they're transferring their friend.
Yeah.
So now they're getting their friend. This is their heist.
Yes.
There was no clear transition that they're leaving with the friend. This just happened.
No, it just all of a sudden it happened. We're left to figure out what's going on. That's good. This could be why the movie didn't do very well, I'll be honest. I think this was probably a B movie, which was kind of after you watch the regular movie, then this comes on, and you're like, if you're still sitting in the theater, you get to watch this.
It's like a freebie.
Why'd they do that to Will?
Essentially, yeah. So,
Go help your brother.
we'll do a little trip down memory lane here, or a history lesson here. So, back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and into the 80s a little bit, they would show, when you went to the movies, you would see the movie, right? The movie you went to go see.
Right.
And then they would have what's called a B movie. So they would have a movie afterwards that you didn't pay extra to see. You just stayed if you wanted to watch the B movie. And the B movies, especially in the 50s and 60s, tended to be sci-fi or horror-ish. Although in the 50s and 60s, there wasn't really the horror movies like we know nowadays. They were more like scary. They weren't like gory or anything, right? But anyway,
Right.
so the B movies were always what they call genre movies. So they were like sci-fi, Hercules movies, right? Fantasy kind of movies.
Yeah.
Some giant praying mantis is attacking this town, whatever. Those kind of movies. So they were not cinematic masterpieces by any means. And this sounds like that kind of a movie to me.
So if you don't want to die,
Hence the term when you say this is a B movie, it's
right.
Tends to be.
But that's where that term comes from. In case anybody's
Also well
curious,
produced.
that it's just because A would be your feature. Like you went to go see Jaws, right? And then you'd see this.
So it's like the A side and B side of a tape.
Right. And so the B side was full of, the lesser songs or whatever, right? That's not always the case. I mean, a lot of albums had good songs on the B side, but
yeah.
And they stopped doing that in the 80s.
you and Melvin put those
I'm not really sure why, but they just kind of.
things on him.
I think because they wanted to get more turnover in the theaters, so they stopped doing that.
Leroy, you gonna let him tell us what?
So they would just show whatever the movie was, and that's it. And then, you'd have to leave, and, Although, I would say that even after that period at drive-ins, they still had these kind of movies.
Yeah. I remember doing drive-ins with it.
Yeah, because you could sit there and watch movies for 6 hours at a drive-in still. And this has been into the late 80s, I would say. Also, with the advent of videotape, which in the 80s was kind of becoming a really big thing, this kind of thing would also be available on videotape.
Yeah.
I don't know who would want to watch it, but...
But it was there.
It was there. I don't know. I mean, I assume this was released on videotape. I'm not sure who the demographic for this movie is. I mean, it's an action movie-ish.
Yeah. I'm sure some people watched this. They were probably confused, but they watched it.
If you were drunk, as, we are drinking now, but we're not drunk, right? But if you were drunk and too lazy to get up and this came on TV, you could be the demographic for this movie. So it's kind of a heist movie-ish?
I guess, but the heist has already happened, right?
Well, these guys are criminals, right? And I'm not sure why we're rooting for them. They don't seem to have any
They
redeeming
just went around
qualities.
murdering people.
Right, yeah, they don't have any redeeming...
Nope.
Normally, when a criminal is your protagonist, they have some, they're trying to get money to save their, mom who's got cancer, or there's some reason why they're doing what they're doing, right? So far we have... because we're talking over most of the movie, but...
I don't think they would change much if we actually listened to the dialogue.
No. I think we'd be bored beyond words and drink more.
I think we'd be just as lost.
Yes. No, the editing certainly leaves something to be desired, I would say. Who is this guy?
It's one of the Leroy's or whatever.
Oh, the Beards?
Yeah,
we're just going to call them the
actual
Beardos.
cops got them. The Beards, yeah.
We don't know which one's which, and it doesn't seem to matter, so...
No. They're just the Beards.
The Beards. Look at this guy.
Oh, look at that. The cop showing off his gun skills.
Yeah, he's going to shoot
missed.
he's going to shoot somebody.
Watch that one. Listen, Ron, hold on a minute, will you?
Ah, the sheriff's
I
in the
want you to
can.
look at my pistol, man.
Check this shit out.
They couldn't do a second take?
He messed up.
Hey, do you mind?
I wonder how long the actor practiced that.
Sense of humor.
It's a good question.
Not long enough, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, that's the answer for sure.
There's Sheriff Lobo.
Sheriff Trask.
Oh, Trask. Close enough.
You should have seen
Sheriff
those
Lobo was a
apples on
TV
the
show
way
in the
out of
70s, I want to say.
Clay,
Sheriff Trash,
believe me,
you got
I
a
have seen
question,
some of
just
your young
ask.
ladies.
That's right.
I asked you not to tell me that.
Don't touch me.
Clay, do me a favor, will you knock off the funny crap and leave my chair?
Yeah, quote-unquote funny crap.
Knock off the funny business, will ya?
Yeah, see? I'm our funny business.
We got some work to do.
You coppers will never catch me. Got a couple of beards on the run. A couple of beards are on the lamb.
Got a couple beards with bullets.
You can't be kidding me. He's old enough to be a grandfather.
Killing the babes.
Jerry, someday you might be a damn good deputy.
Old enough to be this guy's grandfather? Holy shit, that guy'd be like
What's that?
150.
Identification on someone.
Right.
What do you mean?
Well, for your edification.
Ooh, edification, wow.
I and Rolla were in the
Busting
same
out the
graduation
4-syllable
class.
words
Okay,
here.
okay.
I'm not old enough to be Uncle Tuttle's grandfather.
This guy might have graduated high
Sheriff,
school,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
unlike the rest of them.
Hell, you're at least 20 years
Dropouts.
younger than Rolla.
I've done my language arts
You know
homework.
something else,
That's right.
Jerry? If bullshit was a penny a pound. you'd be
Ooh.
a millionaire.
If bullshit was a penny a pound, you'd be rich. I like that one. That's good.
Okay.
That is a good line.
Yeah.
Hey, what's bugging the old man?
Leonard just broke up with Rollo's place.
He's got diarrhea.
Cha-cha-cha.
He's got explosive diarrhea. Yikes. I thought that car wrecked already. Is that a different car? It must be.
That's a different one. That's the all white one.
Soon to be wrecked, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Destined
Their
to
next
crash into
crazy
something.
chase scene.
Yes. See, now we're giving the movie a chance to catch us up on things, but I don't think it's going to.
No.
And they're out of gas. Okay, so this is the guy who they broke out of prison, right? The long-haired guy with the bandana.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll call him Chong.
We'll call him Injun Joe. No, let's not call him that.
I was going more Chong because he has that like bandana with the
Oh, Cheech and Chong. I got you.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Somewhere by
Now, who's this guy with the
Man, you're for sure
midriff
stuck.
going? What is going on with this guy's outfit?
I missed what happened
I
with
was
this guy.
Why does he have a bare? Is that a bare midriff, or is he wearing like a really
reason you're
big
still
belt?
alive because I have a little message for you to take
Both of
back
those
to
are
the
excellent
sheriff.
questions.
So this is a sheriff's
You tell him
deputy.
I
This
left on a date,
guy on the left,
and I
right?
don't like owing anybody.
The tall guy with the
You
kind of
tell him I
thin.
don't know
He's
when I'll
he's
be
a
there to
sheriff's
pay him.
deputy, right?
Yeah.
But just as sure as you're being alive, I'll be there.
Now this
You
is one of the
understand?
beards. The guy with the hat.
It's over 400 miles to home.
Neither of these people are the beards.
Oh. What is going on with this guy's outfit on the left?
You'll be
He has
stopped
it looks like a giant belt.
Maybe it's a girl.
He has like a
You're really
weightlifter's
lucky
belt. You know
Not
where
that
you
weightlifter's
do squats.
He just wears it around town.
Yeah.
You better watch it now. I'll lift a weight if you don't watch it.
You don't want to get
Yeah, it does
I'll
look
do
like
this.
a weight.
I'll do a squat right
Really?
now.
Maybe he has a hernia. Maybe it's like,
Let's go, Leroy.
right?
He's just watching his back.
Oh wait, he called one of them Leroy. So
okay,
one of
so
these guys
Leroy's
is
the
Leroy.
beard.
Okay, all right. Now we have finally, how far away into this piece of crap? 35 minutes in, we know who Leroy is. Maybe.
That guy gave some reason of why they let him live, and I'm sure it was very justified.
No, it's because of the belt. I know they're gonna run him over.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn around and then run him
Look.
over.
We feel bad about
Nice
your
U-turn.
hernia problem, so we're not going to kill you.
That car like barely turns. Now they're
They're
running
just
him
going to
over.
run right
I told
into
you. You run his ass
What
over.
was the point of that?
Who knows?
We got to show that we're still kind of bad guys, even though we let him live.
Yep.
I bet you fell on some cactuses.
So
Cacti.
I think I think this is a very good movie to get drunk to,
Lenny, would you fill it up, please?
Yeah.
because you're not gonna miss anything.
No, don't bother with the hood, Lenny.
That's Lenny.
Boy, he sure tore hell out of Rollins.
He sure is dumb. The windows are open. They're like, what?
But if you ask me, it's his fault as Leonard's. Everybody
Oh,
in the
he's
room
okay. I thought he was gonna.
his sister. Well, that's just
He's
asking for
Well,
trouble.
it's back in the gas
He got
pump.
plenty of that.
Yes.
Looked like somebody hit him in the face with a skillet.
No, they're just too lazy to get out of the car.
It actually looks like this guy's bad at the job, too.
But he doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah.
What do we do now? Go out to the ranch and bring him in?
Let's do some softcore
No,
porn.
let's just go on back to the office. I'll call old Lauren and just tell him to bring him in. We go out there, somebody just might get hurt.
Clean this here.
Well, someone's gonna get hurt. That would be a new thing for this movie.
When he's drinking, I'm a coward too.
I'm a
Frank,
coward
I
too.
think it's
Ding.
old age catching up. I think when
So
this
I've
time's
already
over,
run
I'm
through
gonna
my
go
whiskey.
fishing for about
That was
5
quick.
years.
Me
That
too,
was
actually.
painful.
This is
I'm about to pour some wild turkey
no matter
Ooh.
what we do,
American honey to
Beautiful.
Spice it back up.
Beautiful. Well, I have not touched my Cider Boys pineapple hula yet.
When the red, red robin comes by,
You're gonna need it.
Well, how come he's not on the soundtrack? All right, what's he drink? He's drinking Wild Turkey.
Yeah, it looked like it.
No,
Actually,
these guys can't afford Wild Turkey. They're drinking like.
it actually looked like a Wild Turkey bottle.
Maybe it was.
You don't understand, Leroy.
You don't understand.
Ain't no good to kill a man if he doesn't know about it. I want the sheriff to
You're
know
gonna hang a
about
man.
it.
You better make sure he's dead.
Except he don't know how or when.
Did you ever see Hang 'Em High, the Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be looking for us.
That was one of his
Heck to get
lines.
back
Remember,
to
he
town.
confronts the bad guys, and he's got that
Yeah.
scar,
Be looking
and
for
he's
us
like,
where we'd have
Uh-huh.
gone.
"You hang a man. You better make sure he's dead." That's actually a decent movie. People overlook that one, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I just made a
Les Nessman here on the right, or left, sorry.
This guy they broke out
I
of
said before.
jail just talks like Clint Eastwood, but poorly.
Yes, he's pretending to be Clint Eastwood. The director probably told him, "Listen, just pretend you're Clint Eastwood." He's like, "All right, I can do
So
that."
talk like that.
Right.
I want to do
My mule's got the funny idea that you're laughing at him.
I want to do what I want to do and go
You ever see
where
A
I
Fistful of
wanna
Dollars?
Yeah.
If I want to go
He goes into town with that mule, and the guys are like laughing. They're laughing at Clint Eastwood, but
Uh-huh.
yeah. Then he ended up shooting all of them. So it's a good outcome.
So this is called Devil and LeRoy Bassett. Is the devil the guy that broke out?
The devil is that guy. No, I don't know.
It could be. He's not spoken much.
I'm not sure there is a devil, so there's no characters listed as the devil in the cast list.
Well, things always taste better when
I was wondering if it was more like he's a metaphorical.
I think the devil is the alcohol maybe that they're consuming at alarming rates.
free meal, a momentous decision of the future.
Yeah, there's
all
no
in one
characters
day.
listed as the
No,
devil.
Frank, this is the day
No,
I'll
you see,
remember
Rory,
forever.
the devil is society that produced these characters.
Ah,
The systems that have been set up that they would think this is a good life to live.
so this is the synopsis from IMDb. It says Leroy Bassett and his dim-witted brothers go on the lam after freeing their friend Kima from jail.
Kima?
Kima must be that Native American guy.
It's the guy with the hat. It's Chong.
Yeah, right. That's Kima.
Can't think
But
of
you can call him
anything
Chong
else
if you want.
so
That's fine.
I'm definitely calling him
I
Chong.
like
That's fine,
the
that's fine.
licorice scheme, huh? Maybe they got some of that, huh?
Oh, they said
That
Kima.
crap ain't good for you, Leroy.
Well, we put down whiskey for Wilbur. I don't like whiskey, but I do like that stick licorice.
Only
Okay.
reason why he's getting whiskey is to keep him from whining about his damn teeth.
His teeth?
Maybe we shouldn't even do that. His singing is about as bad.
Okay.
It's just like, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you.
The only thing I'm trying to get him to understand is he can't go around kicking hell out of someone just because he feels like it.
Why not?
Well, hell, Sheriff. Minute I walked in there, he started throwing pool balls.
Told you not over a week ago to stay away from there.
Who is
What'd you go
this?
over there for, eh?
That's mom?
I just wanted to talk to him.
Is that the Bassett matriarch?
You see that, Leonard?
Could be.
That's his
Now,
trouble.
there is a female character,
If all
Bassett.
you wanted
There's
to do was to
a...
talk.
Where is she?
Why didn't you use the phone?
I thought I saw a female character, Bassett. Yeah, Alma. I think that's the mom.
Leonard, what am I going to do with you?
So she's the devil.
You want to go back to jail?
Maybe.
Created this situation.
She lured them.
Boy, Mr. Trask
Terrible,
asked you a
terrible
question.
judgment on radio.
Goddamn, you answer him.
So, is that the dad? He doesn't seem old enough to be their dad.
Well, Leonard,
Maybe a brother?
do you want me to put you back there in women's cells again?
Oh, Leonard. Oh, there's a Leonard Bassett, maybe. Let's see.
Laura?
Oh, there's a Lenny.
I'm going to let him go home with you and the missus.
Who's Lenny, though? I don't see a Lenny.
You'll have to come here, though, when the judge sets the date.
I have a
for the
Leroy. I have a
hearing.
Wilbur.
Unless I can get Rolla to
I have
listen to reason.
a Melvin Bassett. Maybe that's what they're talking about. I
think
don't
I
know.
can if Leonard will make restitution.
I don't have a guy named
What's that
Leonard,
mean?
though.
Pay for the damages.
No.
Well,
That's
according to
confusing. All
Clyde Lewis,
right, well.
he told me that
I
Rolla
got a
broke in windows
Dixon.
himself
I got
doing balls with my boy.
It wouldn't have happened if he hadn't gone over there
I
in the
would
first
not
place.
name two characters Leonard and Leroy because it's too similar.
Now, Leonard, I'm
Right.
going to let you go home with your
That's
folks.
confusing.
It's kind of
But I'm telling
like
you now, if you get
scripted
into
writing
any more
101.
trouble, I'm gonna
Yeah,
lock
I mean, you
up
want to
until
make your
we can
characters
keep-
distinct, right? So you gotta have, like, there's a Melvin. That's fine. That's completely different. You also want them to
Uh-huh.
look different. The problem with the two Beardos is they look the same.
Unless you're doing Game of Thrones, in which you name like a lot of characters.
I think if you keep him home.
Well, yeah, if you have a ton of characters, you can't help it, right? Eventually, you're going to have some similar names, but this movie only has like 8 characters in it, so it shouldn't be that hard to...
And they're like, we're going to name them all with L's.
Yes, cattle pulled down by wolves in the last week. Only way to stop them is by putting out traps.
I'm pretty sure this guy on the left, the sheriff, is from Chips. You ever see the TV show Chips?
Uh-huh.
Boy, thank you.
Kind of looks like
I know of it. I don't think I've really seen it.
Oh, okay, with Ponch and John, the 2 motorcycle cops. Well, enough of that scene.
Clay, you were really
They drove somewhere.
How's that, Jim? Well, you spent half an hour brushing those boots.
Is this cop ever actually doing anything, or is he just like, I'm going to practice with my gun, now I'm going to clean my boots?
No, he clearly has nothing to do, even though all these people are getting shot.
Yeah.
Well, beauty.
Boy, I wish something would happen today, so give me some work.
I wish something would happen in this town.
There's only been 7 murders.
Only 7 murders today. I better clean my shoes.
In the past hour.
Yeah.
What? What's the name of the town you come from in Kansas?
Concordia?
Yeah, I thought that was it.
Also, he has that,
What article?
I don't know, the cowboy tie, whatever that's called.
Oh, the bolo? Well, it's not quite a bolo. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They both have it. It's the Colonel Sanders tie.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders tie. That's the way to put it.
Okay, why couldn't Christ have been born in Concordia, Kansas?
Couldn't find 3 wise men or a virgin.
That's what passes for humor in this film.
This is also damn funny.
What's funny about this situation?
What's the matter with you, Wilbur?
He just had too much of the wild turkey.
And take that bottle of whiskey away from him.
Nah, never mind. Oh, I thought he was talking to that guy. He just ignores him.
You leave me alone.
Ah.
Damn you, Wilbur.
So this is Leroy in the tan jacket. I'm not sure why he's called out in the title. I mean, he's not really...
No, Leroy I thought was the other bearded guy.
No. The bearded guys are Wilbur and Melvin.
Well, look, I'm an Indian.
That's hilarious. I hope he shoots his balls off with that gun and it's stuck in his waistband.
75, 80 miles.
I feel like there's a good chance of that.
Certainly not a 0%.
No. I think anybody in this film could shoot their balls off at any moment.
This guy didn't even know what's...
What was that? Okay.
You know, as the leader of this group, I always ride shotgun.
That's right. So I wonder where this is set. Like where, because there's snow, right? So it can't be in the deep south.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Let me see if I can figure that out. Well, you know, one thing I could do is look at the shooting locations. Let's see if we have anything there. Pecos, New Mexico is the only shooting location listed, but that could be like in the mountains. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, true.
Because New Mexico has snow up in the mountains, obviously, sometimes. Yeah.
Back in the day, I had a woman.
Yeah, who is this woman?
She was a Native American, too.
Oh, is that the lady that is dead or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She wrecked off the bridge or whatever. And then this guy just murdered cops for some reason.
And here we're playing in the snow. Let's make snow angels.
Yeah. I'm free.
You know I don't make snow angels ever since he killed my pa.
Pecos, New Mexico is a village in San Miguel County. Population 1392 in the 2010 census.
1392, like 1092?
Yes. There's a monastery nearby, the Benedictine.
Oh, she tripped him.
Oh,
that was a takedown.
Oh, there you go. See, now you can use your jiu-jitsu knowledge.
That was an inside Kinkaku trip.
There you go. Look at that. Does that ever happen to you in the ring?
Yeah, it has.
What, people throwing snow at you and stuff?
Yeah, actually. And we frolic, too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, obviously. I think this monastery is the most famous thing in Pecos, or Pecos. There's a campground. Santa Fe, New Mexico is the closest metropolitan area. I can't tell if it's in the mountains, though. It's kind of hard to say. It doesn't mention mountains in the description, so. But lots of New Mexico is mountainous, so that wouldn't surprise me.
5 miles up, there's a turnoff in the canyon area. Take that one.
Speaking of that, I'm turned off by you. I'm going to start on my pineapple hula. Those spots are where everyone's been killed today.
Sheriff's Department, Deputy
Damn, I just wish I would get some work today.
These are all the murder scenes.
So bored.
Oh my God, no.
My God, no.
Yeah,
The Walmart's closed.
We done got our asses strung out 40 miles on account of you.
My ass is strung out on heroin.
I'm the place nobody knows of.
Oh, Route 66 went through Pecos.
I think Kima farted.
Roll the door.
You said there never was anybody here this time of year.
You ever been on Route 66?
Shut your mouth, Wilbur. I'll take care of
I
it,
have,
okay?
actually.
Yeah, it goes through
Oh, I
Pecos.
was wrong.
I drove part of Route 66 through Arizona and New Mexico.
Yeah, when I was in Arizona, I was on it.
I moved from Las Vegas to Oklahoma City, and I drove Route 66 part of the way. I couldn't go the whole way, but it's
I
not.
know you lived in Vegas.
I did live in Vegas for a couple years, yeah. Yeah, so the Route 66 nowadays is obviously like a tourist thing, but you can actually take it through some towns, but it really kind of peters out in New Mexico. You can't take it all the way to like Chicago. It used to go all the way to Chicago.
Oh, it doesn't anymore?
Not continuously, like you can kind of hop on and off it. But it's not a continuous route anymore. Just because Route 66 was built prior to like the freeway system, so in a lot of places it's just not used because they don't need to, you know.
Right.
But I would say Arizona and New Mexico, if you want to check out Route 66, those are the best places to look. Because they're intact for the most part. And there's like little tourist trap, like little, you know, bars and inns and shit that have the Route 66, you know, sign on it and stuff, you know.
And our daughter Twyla.
Oh, let's see the daughter. Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good for them. They'll take that.
I'm gonna go get some roadhead with her.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
He's gonna have to give her roadhead.
Yeah.
What I told you. That Curtis is dead. And
I did nothing about it but polish my shoes.
Frank, get the state commission.
But I polished my shoes so good.
I
How
did.
could he have died?
I know. What the hell?
Every road into town, block by morning. I want one of our men on every road. Someone who knows the Bassett or Kima by sight. I want every unknown vehicle searched, even if it's a hay wagon, shake it down.
I was in a hay wagon once. We just drove around going,
you
hey.
think it will be all right?
Hey!
Stand here? Well, I'm only the foreman here, but you don't seem to have done any great amount of damage,
Uh-huh.
so I guess it won't hurt for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, you are a Christian folk, ain't you? We
Oh yeah, you can tell.
Assembly of God. I'm a deacon. Assembly of God.
Mm-hmm.
Well, praise the Lord.
Deacon,
Brother Charles.
Oh, sorry, I meant a beacon.
Hardly anybody spoke from that. Leastwise,
He's put on top of buildings to ward away the low-flying aircraft.
That girl of yours sure is short on manners, mister.
And hygiene.
She's a mute.
You try and treat me like I'm stupid or something.
Well, you are.
No, she's dumb. That's what I'm trying to get across.
She's so huge. Ain't no damned Indian ever born look like that.
Uh-huh.
No, sir, you got me wrong. I didn't say Ute. I said she was a mute. That means deaf and dumb.
Idiots.
She can't hear or talk.
I said she was a newt.
A newt.
In a previous life.
Yes.
You trying to make me look stupid.
Trying to make me look like a horse's ass.
You shut your mouth.
I said she likes root. She likes to eat root.
looking like that.
She likes Groot.
No, you heard me. She likes to smoke the skin flip.
Yes. Absolutely.
got any right talking to me that way, Leroy.
I stick my hand down my pants. It calms me down.
He's always saying things about me like that ain't so.
I gotta jiggle my balls a little bit.
Yeah.
When I'm real upset.
I mean, you have your hand down there that long, it's basically playing with it. Come on now.
Go on in there and lay down.
You take your hand out of there, it's making me uncomfortable.
I do that when I'm hurt the way I am. Leroy, my teeth, they just hurt me something awful.
Uh-huh. What is with his teeth? Who gives a shit?
Go on in there and get some rest.
Like, why is that a point they keep bringing up?
So whoever wrote this had nothing else to say.
They had about 10 minutes of story, and the rest was just BS. Like, there's really nothing happening.
Yeah. Like, all right.
So, normally...
Let's make it about brushing teeth now.
You know you don't feel good, but you just leave me alone. That's all we're funning with it.
I'm funning. I'm gonna stick my hand back down my pants.
I hope you won't think I'm interfering, but I've done a lot of vet work. I got some of the medicine. Some of it works just as good on humans.
Uh-huh. Especially you guys.
It ain't like he was really sick, you know.
I got some cow tranquilizers. You want some of those?
Hit his teeth on a post.
They're real good.
Oh, yeah.
Broke them pretty bad.
Teeth ain't much
You
difference
gotta
whether they be on
inject
a
them in
man
your
or a
ass,
horse.
though.
Might be I could help.
Well, I certainly
I think they should
appreciate
give them
it,
horse
Brother
tranquilizers. I'm in favor of that
Very
plan.
Christian.
Was it not the Lord, Brother Bassett, that saith,
Oh, Brother Bassett.
I
Maybe
am
he's a
my
monk.
brother's keeper?
Well, enough of that.
Anyway.
The problem is that, like, okay, so normally in a normal movie, you go somewhere to meet people, something happens, and then that kind of propels the story forward. I'm not getting a sense that anything is happening. They just go there.
I don't think they're propelling anything.
No, they just
This
kind
guy's
of...
going to the lone bar.
The guy shoves his hand down his pants and they yell at each other. That's about all that happened. Maybe it's supposed to be character development.
Oh yeah. I'm sure the writers of this thought of character.
they were struggling to. How do I burp?
You know, for a lone bar, there sure seems to be a lot of people there.
Yep. What is this on the left here? Looks like...
Yeah, it's like real grainy.
Yeah. Well, the lighting's terrible. I'm not sure what he's looking at here. It looks like Santa.
Is that you?
Is that you, Santa? What are you doing here?
Hey, man, this is my off season.
Yeah, he slums it in Pecos.
That's his little helper next to him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sing it. I love how they're playing this deep south music and it's in New Mexico.
Yeah, I know, it's really confusing.
It's like, play some, I don't know, something better than this.
I told you, their music taste matches about how good they are with writing.
Now, I don't know that this is set in New Mexico, but that's where they filmed it. They filmed it in Belchtown, apparently.
Belchtown, USA.
I think I've been there. Let me show you how to chalk up a pool cue. Shit. Was that the sheriff? Who is this guy?
This is a great question.
Well, he's got a badge. He's got to be the sheriff. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh.
Made you piss your pants, didn't
See that? I pointed a gun at you. You scared?
Got you killed, Arch.
Yeah, Arch.
For smoking?
Whoever the hell you are. Ha, 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 ha. I don't know what that was all about.
What was this scene for?
Like I said, they've got about 10 minutes of story here, and the rest of it's just bullshit.
Evils and violence of this world, to keep her pure. Does she know of our Lord?
Well, keep her pure, Zach.
Many times.
Gotta keep it pure.
Now, how about her? No, she's a wreck.
Woman, get those couple of rabbits on the back stoop I shot yesterday and have the girl skin them down for supper tonight.
Sure.
Oh, thank you, son. You're very
She's got nothing better to do. No one's ever described them as kind before.
No.
Oh, she's gonna go out and... Okay. Quote-unquote, skin the rabbit, which we know means...
Well, the show is a nice
We're gonna
boy, Mr.
exit stage
Bassett.
left.
Yes.
Twyla seems quite
Says right here on the script.
That he is, Sister Zorns. Maybe not quite as God-fearing as he should be.
Now, one of these guys is in jail, right? One of the beardos?
Oh my God.
Yeah, they've just completely stopped using him in any.
Okay, well, that's fine. He wasn't adding anything to the story anyway, but...
I know, Wilbur. Look.
Okay, that's Wilbur.
Last night, Brother Zorn's here's a doctor.
Wilbur, I think if you try real hard, you might be able to discover flight.
That's right. Keep trying.
Just find your brother Orville.
Some of them teeth don't have to be pulled. I'd be beholden to you if you could do it, brother.
I can do it, but you're going to have to tie him down.
Yeah, he likes that kind of thing.
He's going to fight like a detesticled wolf.
What?
What?
Wow, what a metaphor.
He gonna fight like a detestable wolf on the 4th of July against a white man.
I want you to use that in casual conversation next week.
For my next jiu-jitsu match.
Yes.
I'm like,
Or no, at
careful.
work. No,
I
you should
fight
use it
like
at
a
work.
detestable.
No, use it at work.
I work from home.
Well, do it anyway.
My next Zoom call.
Yeah, tell it to your cat.
Wouldn't something detesticle fight lesser?
Yeah, I would think so. Unless you're in the process of gelding it, maybe.
In the process of being detesticle,
Yes,
maybe.
yes.
There's over 50 sightings in the last 24 hours.
50 Bigfoot sightings.
All their own.
20 UFO sightings.
Yep.
30 Loch Ness Monster sightings.
We got one detesticle wolf sighting.
Oh, you asked about the killers. 0 sightings for that. My bad.
Zip.
I got something to show you. Detestable wolf over here.
She's like, have you been detesticled? Oh, okay. See, that's what these people are reprehensible. Like, why are they the main characters? Like, nobody. This guy, he's trying to like. Well, I don't know what he's trying to do, but I assume
they're trying to make them like anti-heroes, or they're supposed to be like
they're real anti-heroes.
Yeah, but they forgot to like make them likable part.
Right.
If I don't do everything just right, you just speak up.
She has the best lines in this movie, though.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna fight.
I guess Kima's supposed to be the redeemable one. Maybe no.
Is that Kima?
Oh, that wasn't Kima. Kima just now.
That was Leroy, right?
Yeah.
I told you to leave your brother alone.
What? Leave him alone? Okay. Whoa. I think she's become mute. Maybe it's contagious. Yeah, but nothing happened. Calm down. Jesus.
It was only an almost rape.
Right. I mean, come on.
No.
You save your outrage for actual rape. There's got to be different levels of outrage, I would think, right?
Right. You gotta just tone it down a bit.
Right. I mean, keep it down to like a 7. Like if she actually gets raped, we can go 10.
You're at a 9.5 right now.
Yeah, it's
we
a
need
little.
you
Let's dial it back.
You say it, and you don't do nothing you say.
This is also character development.
We gonna fix your teeth right
Apparently.
now. What?
Oh my God, he's gonna fuck him right there.
No, they're gonna take his teeth out.
No, Leroy.
But maybe afterwards.
I think that's they fuck him while they pull the teeth. So
Oh, distracts him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. They should do that. No lube, of course. That'll really distract him.
That was the anesthesia back in the day. You didn't know that?
That'll really distract him.
Your brother's conversion.
Well,
Anesthesia was getting fellatio while you got your teeth pulled.
Well, that's hard to do. I mean, you'd have to be like, the dentist would have to be very careful. Oh, not
no,
giving.
It was the same.
Oh. I was like,
that's why you had nurses, you know.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, not receiving or receiving, not giving. Okay, gotcha.
That would be an impressive.
That'd be
dentist.
tough.
Those were top notch.
You'd have to really be careful. Someone bites down and it's game over. You don't want that.
Anything that doesn't look right, or you think you need some help on, get them back.
We're talking about some real awesome stuff here on this episode.
And it's snowing now.
We couldn't be that lucky.
Again.
Jerry, I want you and Trio to go into Clay Center, pick up another unit, and go on down to Orangeville.
I saw this really disturbing movie when I was, I think, 10. So back when I was a kid, your parents would just take you to R-rated movies, and they didn't care. At least mine.
No, mine were like that too back in the day.
So we saw this movie called The World According to Garp, which starred Robin Williams. And they thought, oh, Robin Williams, this is a comedy. Well, it wasn't. And there was a scene where Robin Williams' wife was cheating on him.
They feeling any better?
And she and her beau were in a car in the driveway of their house. And she was delivering, you know, a favor to him.
We get some
And Robin Williams did not see the car and crashed into it. And she bit down.
Oh my God.
And there was a problem with his, you know. And I'm 10 years old, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a lot to process.
Yeah, as a 10-year-old, yeah.
Yeah, my parents let me watch pretty much anything. We watched Faces of Death.
Oh my God, as a 10-year-old?
Yeah, I was pretty young. Yeah, I was probably around 10 because I also had older brothers, so they would watch.
Yeah, so to be fair, a lot of those in Faces of Death are fake, but some of them are not.
Yeah,
fake.
but I didn't know that.
No, they look real though. Yeah, for sure.
Brother Bassett.
And I turned out fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fine and dandy.
Yeah, you did better than these guys.
What does this mean, Brother LeRoy?
That's true.
And they probably haven't seen Faces of Death because it came out after this.
No, you're going to drive the camp.
In case anyone was curious, Faces of Death was a series of, I want to say 3 or 4 documentaries.
There's almost like
oh, really? Okay. Well, and anyway, there's a series of these documentaries where they basically take footage of people being killed or maimed or whatever. And they have like a creepy voiceover guy. And that's about all I remember about it.
Yeah, it's like if like Crazy Things Caught on Tape.
Yeah.
Just focused on people that.
But it was also animals, right? It was animals and people.
Yeah, there's animal stuff.
Yeah.
That was honestly the worst one. Was seeing like Animal Factory.
Yeah, I mean,
butchering.
I honestly don't really mind as much people because they put themselves in that situation. But oftentimes the animals have no choice, right? And they're just being
Yep. That's pretty much what they saw. It was a slaughterhouse for dogs.
That's how I feel about a lot of things, honestly, because people have a lot more choice than animals do. So, like, bad things that happen to people, I'm kind of like, well...
You're like, you can't put yourself there?
You probably could have gotten out of that situation, but animal, maybe not, so...
Right.
Yeah! Woo! With that, I will continue to hit my cider boys.
This movie has a lot of rape, but really happy songs.
So who is that woman? The mute?
Wait, this is a self-made song. Did you hear that?
You're welcome, Wilbur.
Yeah, it's about the movie.
I didn't realize all the songs are actually about.
Oh, I don't know if all of them are, but this one certainly seems to be.
This one.
Who is this woman? Is that the mute lady?
Yeah.
Why is she there?
They took her with them.
Oh, okay. Where did they get this RV from?
I think they took it from the people.
Oh, okay. So I guess there was a point to them being in that house then, because they got this. Maybe they're gonna rob the train.
A train. Our only weakness.
To crash into it. Whoops. That would be amazing.
Or it's just actually going to be completely no reason for this.
Correct. Okay, well, that was exciting.
Well,
that
there was a train.
There was a train.
And now we're going to cross because the train is gone.
Awesome.
And that was the scene.
Why? Maybe those cops are chasing these guys and they got delayed by the train. I mean, because that would at least be a reason to show that, right?
I guess, but we wouldn't know that they were delayed.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know that for sure, but... Oh, they're playing chess. There's like a chessboard or checkerboard on that table.
I'm not sure anyone in this show or movie is good enough to understand the rules.
Are you talking about that bearded guy is a grandmaster? What are you talking about?
He's like, I beat Bobby Fischer 2 years ago.
Grandmaster Wilbur Bassett. Hey, Leroy, bite me.
I taught Bobby Fischer all he knows.
Leroy, goddammit. Well, Leroy's slipped into a cocaine-induced stupor.
He crossed the track and he's gonna handcuff you.
Hi. Pull over.
Hey, could you stop right here, please? Okay, thanks.
Here,
bye.
pull out your gun and spin it around some more.
Oh, thank you for actually stopping, you outlaws.
May I see your driver's license, please?
What's the matter, officer?
I don't got any outlaws in here named Wilbur.
Nah.
Or Kima.
Or Leroy.
Mrs. Owens?
Yes, sir.
Or Leroy.
Owens?
I certainly
Sure
don't have
is.
that.
Who is this in the driver's seat? I assume it's the dad, maybe?
Yeah.
I can't see because it's like
Key to the
super
back,
blurry,
please.
but...
I don't have it.
We're going to have to open up the back.
Please.
Nope.
Please don't do that. There's an orgy going on back there.
I've got so much porn back there.
Don't do it. There's a detestable wolf.
Please.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
got
the
a
vet
daughter
or
in
whatever.
here.
Yeah, the
You have
deacon.
5 seconds. Come down very slow and very easy.
All right, RV, put your hands up. Up. All right, well, just some more deaths on our hands. It's fine. There she is. I think she's mute. She became mute.
All she does is just scream.
Right. She has no dialogue. It's just screaming.
Guns have been fired.
She's gonna take his badge. Well, you're not using. Oh, this is the guy that was twirling his gun around.
Yeah.
A fat lot of good that did him.
Now they're gonna play the happy song. Well, no more gun twirling for this man right here. He's dead now. You got nothing to fear.
Don't bring me down.
I'll blow your belly button out your back.
That's quite the threat there.
Your brother lay over there dead, killed for sinners, and you'd run off and leave his soul in hell. You get over there and help me get
Why
him
do they
over there.
abandon
There's nothing wrong with the RV. Well, maybe someone may have seen it. I don't know. Yeah, why don't they just stay in the RV?
Oh, they're just forcing this person to
Well, that guy's dead.
help them carry him, too.
No, that's Leroy and Wilbur. Not forcing anybody to do anything. That's the mute lady. Is she gonna take the hat? Or is that like a cat? What is it? What is she cradling there? Is that the hat?
Good question.
Her shirt's coming.
It is the
Her
hat.
shirt's coming off. Okay. They're trying to show her sexy shoulder.
Oh no. No. I got this hat now. We can poop in it.
She never said no.
Just shut up and die.
Oh, that's that'll hold up in court.
Oh, absolutely. They're just gonna leave the RV there. Okay. They're gonna drive this even more unwieldy school bus that's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Okay. They're not going for inconspicuous here.
That's those Bassets. Oh, Lord, save us!
If you're a fine Christian woman, sister, you'll have nothing to fear.
Uh-huh.
Only sinners shall suffer.
You know, they keep throwing this Christian word around. I'm not so sure they know what that means.
That guy is gonna blow his dick off.
You're throwing stuff down.
Damn, they just hijacked.
Manhood.
Yeah, they really should have kept the RV.
Right. What do they want with all these hostages?
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna have to like deal with these hostages. I mean, they just kill them all, I guess. But
What is their plan? They're just heading south.
Sure. Sounds good. I don't know.
We're gonna get to Mexico, boys.
We still don't know why they broke that guy out of jail. Except he's their brother, I guess. Or no, he's not.
I
Kima's
guess.
not related to them at all. Why did they break him out?
That's their homie.
Okay. But they're risking like so much to break this guy out.
They risk it all for the homie.
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't seem like a very strong motivation, Zach.
You all want God to think that you're blaspheming?
This guy's just giving a soliloquy to these.
I know this is on his Oscar reel.
And now I'm gonna show you my nuts. Take it all in.
I'm gonna show you I'm nuts and my nuts.
What? Oh, yes, Lord.
This is one of those This is one of those monologues that the college students do in their acting classes. I would like to perform the Wilbur Bassett monologue from the Devil and LeRoy
Bassett. Particularly the bus scene.
Yes, this is from the bus scene.
In Act 3.
Yes. I think they mostly abandoned the 3-act structure in this film. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, this is Act like 7.
Right, yeah. All right, now my mute friend will say something. Now they're just going to get out? Well, what was the point in... Oh, so they just captured the school bus to drag the dead body somewhere else?
Sure. And now we're going to put this body here.
Right, and just leave it there, and then we're going to drive off. Okay, gotcha.
That way we can follow our trail, like leaving candies behind in the woods.
Because they'll never find the school bus. It's slow-moving, yellow, obvious. Worst disguise ever.
Criminals clearly could not be on a bus.
SO1 to SO3.
SO3 to SO1.
Clay, what's the weather like up there now?
It sucks.
SOS to SOP.
You're SOL.
Or SOL.
Oh, classic. Well, good news, Zach. There's only 20 minutes
Clay,
left.
You and Hector, come on down out there. We'll meet you at Cordes Junction.
That's shocking that they have 20 minutes left.
Okay. School bus is driving. We got it. There it goes.
All right. What if it stops at a train tracks and nothing happens?
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very important.
And we're still on the road. This is just a reminder scene.
Yeah.
All right, let's pray for all the sinners.
So they had to sit there and set up a camera, have the school bus way up the hill, drive down the hill, film all that
They had
shit.
to set up 2 cameras. Like, they had to do the scene multiple shots.
And then pack all that shit up, and then for what? What was the point of that? I just think about the amount of work involved in filming this. It's like, why?
I think about that a lot of times in films where I'm like, my God, they did like 3 or 4 camera setups, which means they had to do multiple takes with these cameras.
Not to mention the fact there's snow on the ground, which means it's cold as hell. Some jackass is out there with his camera. Oh, that's enough of that scene.
Right.
The editing is really bizarre.
Now we're going to move to this.
Yeah. So are they taking the school bus to the church?
Take me to church.
Apparently they are.
Bus coming through, guys.
Did they not see the cop cars? Like, why did they just... Okay.
We're pulling over, guys. We're just
Are they just going to blast all these cops?
I think that's their
Oh, my God.
Good source today.
Yes, sir. Mighty fine, Brother Clay.
I don't suppose you've seen anything with Bassett's or
Nah.
No, what's a Bassett?
The Lord looks after
Like the Hound? Ain't seen no hounds around
There's a couple
here.
of armed Basset hounds in my bus. That'd be amazing. What if, like, Drippy was there? That'd be awesome.
Wait a second, Virgil. Sheriff, I'm going to go in and tell...
You ever seen cartoon Drippy?
Okay, very good.
No.
So Drippy was a... Oh, here we go. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
So Drippy was a cartoon that came out... Same time like Tom and Jerry and stuff.
It's LeRoy Bassett.
Ah.
And he was a Basset hound. And he was always being harassed by this big bulldog. And eventually, Drippy would snap.
Oh, this is familiar now that you...
And he grabs him and throws him around like a Hulk smash sort of deal.
I know what you're talking about.
He's like,
now.
you know what? That makes me mad. And then he grabs him and does like a Hulk smash.
I know exactly what you're talking about now. I don't think I ever knew the name of it.
Yeah. Those cartoons are amazing.
This is a Basset Hound bus. We're in competition with Greyhounds.
That's right.
Are you right with God, preacher man?
Well,
We're on pretty good terms, I believe, Mr. Bassett.
I'm ready for some football.
I'm kind of left of God.
Yeah.
I'll put in a good word for you.
I am quite capable of speaking to the Lord on my own behalf.
Well, not when you're dead, you're
I
not.
will enter heaven when you are burning in hell, Mr. Bassett.
Say hello to the devil.
First, preacher man. Come on.
So the cops are just cool with that? Or are they all dead? I forget.
Well, they killed one of them. This is we call it a hostage situation.
The cops have not been very successful in stopping them so far, I would say.
No, they're just like, all right, carry on. We're going to shoot out the tires. Get them.
I mean, that should work, right? It'll stop them at least.
Classic tire shooting out.
But that doesn't stop them from having guns.
I also don't think it stops a bus from moving.
We're gonna give you something to shoot at.
You can move without the tire.
But clearly it did. Zach, you've been proven wrong. I should play the Benny Hill yakety sax music right here.
Yeah, that's what it feels like they're doing. It's like they do all these murders and try to be serious.
Yeah. Then there's like a topless woman running around in fast forward motion, and then a guy.
And we're gonna show everyone getting off the bus.
Well, she's hitting somebody with her purse. Oh no, it was an old lady hitting somebody with a purse. You ever seen Benny Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you shoot, Chad?
So they always ended with this sequence of this woman running around being chased by Benny Hill and some pervert.
Let the girl.
And then this old lady would show up with a purse and start hitting Benny Hill with it.
I can go anywhere I want.
Right in my ass.
Got him right in the butt.
He got shot in his ass. Alright. Well, this can't be the finale because there's 15 minutes left. Red light. Green light.
What is happening?
Why is he frozen?
You're dead.
Red light.
Yeah, what? Why
They're
was
playing
he
red
frozen?
light, green light, Zach.
It's like pause.
Oh, right in my guts.
Oh my God.
You got me in my gizzards.
My God.
There you go.
Oh.
Lord Jesus.
Now that should do it. He got shot right in the heart. That should pretty much.
Died right in front of the church steps.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he deserved. Oh, and he's upside down. So is that supposed to be symbolic, like upside down cross?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Antichrist.
Probably not intentional, but.
Go on.
But we'll give it to him.
We'll give it to him. Yeah.
There's not much else to give them.
Well, wait a minute. Is that? I'm confused. Isn't that one of the brothers?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go potty.
I gotta go poop.
But he's next to one of the cops. I don't understand who's shooting at who. There's Chemo. He said fuck it and he left.
It's Kima, sir.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was like chemo, like chemotherapy.
We missed him. He's headed up into the hills.
That's actually he discovers.
Oh, he's like the
chemotherapy.
inventor. Okay.
Yeah. It's named after him.
Well, I should probably let him live then.
That's where this story's headed. This is actually the origin story.
Oh. Well, that would take a vastly different turn than it appears. For sure.
Well, there's one damn thing for sure. We'll never catch him on foot.
He's a medicine man, if you will.
Oh, yes. Yeah. This now turns into an episode of The Fall Guy.
I'm Chemo on the run.
You ever seen The Fall Guy?
Mm-hmm.
With Lee Majors?
That's not the Fall Guy I was thinking of.
Oh. No, there was a TV show in the 80s called The Fall Guy with Lee Majors where he was a stuntman turned like bounty hunter.
Oh. No, I have not seen that one.
It's a good show. It lasted for, I don't think, like 5 years maybe. It was a good show.
Yeah, I was thinking of the more recent flick. I forget what I'm thinking of.
I don't know. I think you're drunk.
That's probably.
I know they're doing a remake of it, which is sure to be awful, but it's not out yet, so you couldn't have seen that.
No, I think I was just thinking of a whole different thing.
Ah. You ever see The Bionic Man or $6 Million Man?
No, I know of it.
Okay, well that's the same actor. It's Lee Majors was the.
Okay. These scenes are so confusing because they'll go from desert to snow. I know it's possible.
Yeah.
But it's so confusing. And where did they get horses from?
Oh, they were just available.
They were attached.
They were
they had
school,
them in.
they were in the back of the school bus.
Yeah.
They were just hanging out in the back of the school bus.
This is actually 6 months have passed.
Yes, it actually raised the horses from foals. And let's go get them, guys.
All right.
One of you guys a horse trainer? All right, sounds good. There's Kima still running away. You know, they can just follow your tracks. He's making it very easy to follow him.
Stepping in the snow.
Engine in the snow. Yeah. So they basically just told this, whoever this musician is, that well, watch the movie and then write a song about it. He literally did that.
Just say what's happening. He's wrapped around a tray.
Just narrate it for us.
Then horses of three. They're looking at me.
The engine is my brother. Oh.
I love the soundtrack. This is all worth it for the soundtrack.
Oh, look at how fun this is.
I fell down the hill.
Yeah.
I'm about to be caught.
This remind you of your life, Zach, this song?
Yeah.
Well, we're under...
So basically biography.
We're under double-digit minutes left.
We better stay there tonight. Look at that.
They did a quick zoom on my face.
Got my oily T-zone.
Now I'm hopping in the snow
So
again.
he just gave up on his gun. So now what's he going to do? Harsh language? Better finish my beer.
I'm going to stare at them to death.
He's going to make a bow like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator.
Yes.
And then he's going to make some gunpowder. And he's going to make explosive arrows. while they're all down the hill looking at him.
That's just Native American stereotyping.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, a well-known Native American. That first Predator movie is so good, though.
Yeah.
And honestly, the underrated part about that movie is the dialogue. There are some great one-liners in that movie.
Oh, yeah. I just rewatched the first two Terminators.
Okay,
So
yep.
And I also, because I just rewatched Sopranos, I realized that the guy that plays T2 is in Sopranos for like 3 or 4 episodes.
Oh, you mean the T-1000?
Or, yeah, T-1000.
Robert Patrick? Yeah, he's a good actor, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like a degenerate gambler.
Okay. I saw a recent photo. They did like a little mini reunion of all the actors, although Arnold wasn't there, but everyone else was there, and I was like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, time's a bitch. the little kid's like 40.
This dude's building
he's making he's making a fallout shelter for himself.
Yeah.
It's one of those, what are they called, the preppers?
They'll never discover me here.
The preppers? Is that what they're called? Like the doomsday preppers?
Yeah, prepper.
Yeah. The end. No. 6 months later.
And he's dead.
He died from frostbite. Oh my god. This beer is pretty good, this pineapple hula.
They didn't even like show them like not finding him. They were just like, we'll assume they didn't find him because
because they probably had him sit there for 5 seconds and then they just kept shooting.
Yeah.
And then just edited it to make it look like he was there for 6 months. Dun, dun, dun. Do you have the soundtrack for this?
I want it.
I bet you it's on Spotify.
That would be hilarious.
The original soundtrack for Devil and LeRoy Bassett, now available.
I want that classic Engine in the Snow.
A Sam Goody's tapes and music or whatever. Yeah.
The horse is gonna find the engine. He can only run so far.
Yeah.
Here's another pointless running scene.
Yes. I thought I would take a look at.
Elongate this movie.
I thought I would take a look at this.
You know what I mean.
This movie on. It has no ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's not good. Like, not even like a bad rating. It just has none. Trying to see what else we can say about this movie.
Oh, look, he's backtracking his steps.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Tricking him. But then they're just going to disappear randomly.
Yes.
He's going to, like, walk right into them. Backwards.
Right. There'll be a shotgun at his back, and that'll be, you know.
He's going to climb up a tree.
Yep, there he goes. Just like Predator.
Yeah. Engine knows how to climb. He got right into that tree.
Yeah, this is just like the Predator movie, the ending of that.
Helicopter's going to come, too.
Yes.
Gotta get to the chopper.
There'll be a big nuclear explosion at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, good news, Zach. You can get a movie poster for this.
Oh, really? Totally worth.
Absolutely. This is like the most... Like, normally at the end of a movie, you heighten the tension. Like, you're like, oh, this is really... Like, who cares what happens to this guy?
I think they thought this heightened the attention.
Yeah, well, there isn't any. Like, we don't
Attention.
we don't really care what happens to this character.
Right.
Oh, there he goes. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah.
Classic upside down attack.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this was released on VHS, Zach. I'm sure you'll be shocked.
If I ever see it in stores, I'm buying
Absolutely.
it. And by in stores, I mean like a thrift store.
Right. That's where you're going to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have gone back that way. So...
Wait a second.
That guy was just hanging... Okay, so he killed this guy? This random...
Mother of God.
Mother of God.
Let's cut him down.
Holy Mother of Pearl.
Mother of God.
So, Kima climbed a tree, waited there, and then the sheriff guy came underneath the same exact tree, and then he strangled him.
Yeah, he somehow upside
Out
down
of the thousands of trees that guy could have passed under.
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Well, he's following the tracks, so...
Oh, that's true.
He saw the tracks with it.
But wouldn't he have seen the tracks end and been like,
Well...
I don't know, maybe he was more cleverer than that.
I'm going to bury myself in the snow again.
Right.
This is actually going to be 2 more hours of this.
Yes. Well, I think we should give up and go get some KFC.
Yeah.
Looks like he's headed towards tunnels.
No way,
He
he'd
must
never
be. He
do
knows
that.
He can't make it without a horse.
That's
let's
silly.
move.
Well, this is the big finale, Zach. This is all the movie has been leading up to this.
I'm sure it's going to be worth it.
Oh, absolutely. All of it will be worth it.
They're just going to see him like, well, time to take you in. He goes, all right. I'll give up. It's like they just wanted to film in the snow as much as possible.
They were getting paid by the snow scene. One of their financial backers was a huge fan of snow.
Hey, let's tell Kimmy he has to walk more in the snow. It'll be fun.
Oh, they bear trap? Yeah, okay.
Oh.
And he put his hand in another one.
Oh,
That's
in the hand, too.
Fantastic. All right, that should do it.
We got the double.
There's no way he's getting out of that. I mean, it is possible to get yourself out of a bear trap, but not with your hand and your foot stuck.
Yeah.
Because you need both hands to get yourself...
Not when you're double trapped.
You're double trapped. Is he going to rip off his own hand? That'd be amazing.
This guy's in double jeopardy.
I hope he rips his own hand off. That'd be cool. Then he flings at the officers. Well, he calmed down.
He's caught now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much effed here, dude.
The way this time has elapsed, I feel like this has been like 30 hours.
What, the movie?
No, like them hunting.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that too. Yes, to both of those.
So, in the end, he gets caught because of a bear trap in the snow.
Yep.
Not because of them, because they were incompetent boobs the entire movie.
What's that called? The Dos Equis?
Dos Equis?
For God's sake!
Yes, Dos Equis got him.
You got him. Yeah. That's...
Music. Instead of engine on the snow, it's blood on the mountain.
Oh, Rock Flower was in this. Oh, Buck Flower. Oh, that was Wilbur. I don't know what happened to the brother that got imprisoned. Like, what happened?
He's in prison now. He's serving his sentence.
Okay. Yeah. Woo. Oh, the bus driver got a credit. That's good. Blood on the engine. Oh, that's true. I'll give you that movie.
Bear traps.
Got his hand stuck in a bear trap.
And now we stuck.
Oh, accidentally killed. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Maybe he got himself stuck in a bear trap. We'll never know.
That's fucked up.
All right, so that was The Devil and LeRoy Bassett. Zach, what did you think?
It was entertaining in all the wrong ways.
Yes, I certainly had incentive to drink the booze that I brought for this episode. That was, yeah.
That ending was sad.
The ending was sad, but it was like it didn't really, he just got caught because he was just dumb. Like, it wasn't.
Oh, I mean the dedication.
Oh, yeah.
Where somebody died for this film.
Right, absolutely. I mean, if you die for, like, the Sex Kittens, that's different, right? Like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, sacrifice your life for something good.
Yeah.
Not Devil and LeRoy Bassett. Also, who's the devil in
Yeah,
this?
the devil was... I think the devil was booze. Because they were drinking a lot. And especially in the beginning of the movie, they were drinking a lot. They kind of stopped doing that, but... I don't know.
And why'd they name it after Leroy?
Yeah, he wasn't really a central figure. I mean, he was there, but... I would say the characters that were doing stuff were the Beardos. Like, he was kind of... Like, the only thing he really did was he saved the woman from getting raped. But other than that, he didn't really do much.
I guess he was the more likable.
In quotes.
You want to use that term?
In quotes.
Yeah.
The more likable.
You want to use that term. Quote, unquote.
Yeah. All right. Well, Zach, I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Two Drunk Guys Watch. Next time, we are looking at The Curse of the Living Corpse. That should be exciting. And a return to the Radar Men from the Moon serial, which we've been watching periodically throughout this season. So,
nice.
So thank you, Zach, for joining us. And for everyone else, keep things interesting. Next time on Two Drunk Guys Watch.
See the creature that undrapes the passions of the living.